Okay, so we're going to jump into our power hour. And thanks for hopping on this morning. This is such a good way to start your week off strong, and especially like we're stronger together. So the more activity we can do together, the better. But one of the things that I want to talk about is before we jump into activity, the mind is kind of funny because we can say that we want something, like we can say, I want more money, I want more success, I want a rank advance, I want to provide for my family. But the problem is sometimes um, fears or limiting beliefs that we have will actually hold us back from that thing that we want. Even though we say we want more money, maybe you grew up where you were taught in a household that money is the root of all evil. So if you say you want more money to do things for your family, but you also believe money is the root of all evil, do you see the conflict there? So what ends up happening is you will actually end up self-sabotaging your own success because you believe it's the root of all evil. If you have it, it's a bad thing. Let's take success, for example. You say that you want to rank advance and you want to hit team leader or director or whatever that rank is, but you also have a fear that hitting those ranks is going to come with certain requirements, or hitting that rank is going to now cause you to have more responsibilities. It's going to take time away from your family. It's now you have to speak on stage, you're required to. So now, instead of I want to hit that rank, you will self-sabotage to not hit that rank because of those fears that you're holding on to. Is this making sense? Not everybody's on camera, so I can't see your faces. If you can come on camera, I would love that so we can all talk together. But let me know if this is making sense so far. And you guys, we have an intimate group on here today, so you can unmute, you can write it in the chat if this is making sense. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to hear from you guys. What is it that you say that you want, but maybe you have a fear around that? Because what I'd like to do is I'd like to actually shift you out of those fears and that misalignment into feeling aligned with the thing that you want. So we need to pick a topic. Here's the thing, because we don't have time to do multiple topics, but I'm actually going to take you through a process where we're actually going to shift out of the negative into the positive. So, what is it that you guys want to work on? Is it money? Is it success? Um, is it confidence? Is it, what is the thing? Typically, money seems to be, and money was one for me, by the way. Like I would say I wanted to make more money, but it was like I was always capped at a certain amount for some reason. Well, digging in, I realized that my issue with money is that I felt like money was going to be a separation from God. Well, okay, if I say I want more money, but I believe that it's ultimately going to cost me my faith, do you see like the disconnect there? So I had to remove that belief and realize that money can actually enable you to build God's kingdom. It can actually enable you to help a lot of people, and it's more money that you can tithe with. So do you see how you need to shift that belief a little bit? So Sandra said, success with money and the confidence to move forward. Okay. What do you think? Should we go with money and success? Having success and keeping it. Oh, that's a good one too. That's a really good one. Yeah, a lot of people have an issue with success because they feel like if they attain that success or that money, they're going to lose it. It's all going to go away. So what was the point in the first place? So, okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to share my screen and we are going to map out what this looks like together. Are you guys down for this? I didn't even ask. Is this good? Put it in the chat. Yes or no. You're like, no, I came here to do my two reach outs and my social media post. Okay, I know this is a little bit different. So, okay, we're good. I got two yeses. I didn't get any no's, so we're gonna go with it. Okay, so I need you guys make sure, tell me if you can see the document. Should be able to see it. And I'm gonna do I'm going to do columns on here. Do two columns. Okay, so here's what we're going to map out. We're going to talk about mapping out money and success. Okay, those seem to be two that you guys kind of dropped in the chat. I need to pull up my chat so I can see you guys. Now, I need your help filling this out, okay? Because this has to be coming from you guys. This is going to have to be some of your limiting beliefs that are gonna come up on these. So, okay, so here's the thing. This is actually connected to your reach outs because have you ever noticed how you're like, okay, I need to do my 2 a day, but I need to unload the dishwasher first. Oh, the laundry's piling up. Oh, I gotta go pick up the kids. I'll do it later. Oh, wait, I forgot I have to go to the grocery store. Like you will find ways to procrastinate and push it off if these attribute to getting the thing that you're trying to tell yourself that you want, but you're actually believing it's like a terrible thing. So this is why we kind of have to get to the root of it. And then, these activities will flow once you get to the root of the core problem. So I need your help in filling this out. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to write all the negatives. What are like the worst possible things that you believe? And we're just going to dump them all out on paper. And I need your help. I can't fill this out alone, you guys. I need you to fill this out with me. So I need you to either unmute or I need you to put it in the chat and I need you to type fast. So if you're not going to participate, hop off the Zoom because we need everybody's participation here. Don't just listen in. This is active engagement. We're going to push through this together. So what are the negative things around money and success? So maybe money. I said the first one. It's maybe you were taught it's the root of all evil. Maybe you learned in church that what is it? It's easier for a rich man to get to. It's something about the eye of the needle. Does somebody remember that? So the rich man can't enter heaven, something like that. Okay, I'm not worthy. Ooh, man, it's good. I'm not worthy to earn more money. Okay, money and success causes jealousy. It's going to affect my relationships with others. Yes, thank you, Elaine. I need to be better about memorizing verses. It's easier for a camel to pass through the eye of the needle than a rich man to enter heaven. That was kind of a scary verse hearing growing up for me. Okay, so I barely have time now. If I have success, how will I find the time? That's a good one, Sandra. Okay, I'm just making sure I got all these. Okay, if I get money or success, I'll lose it. That's good, Allie. Okay, so if I'm successful, I'll be gloating or boasting and others won't like me. Now, I want you guys to go extreme on this. I want you to be like, my life, I'll go to hell. I want you to go extreme. Like everyone will hate me. My family will resent me. I want you to go really, really extreme. There's a reason why we're going to do this, but this is actually something called a cellular alignment. And if you think about a television, if you've been tuned into this one channel, you almost have to think about we're changing the channel that you've been subscribing to possibly for your entire life. And we have to go really extreme to swing the pendulum the other way. That's a good one, Allie. It takes money to get more money. Oh my gosh. Would you believe, Allie, that is a lie that I had been telling myself for a long time when it came to real estate investing. And I was like, gosh, you have to have all this some like massive amounts of cash and money to do real estate investing. That was a total lie that I was telling myself because guess what? There are private money investors who are dying, lining up to invest in real estate for you, and you can tap into their money. And it was a lie that was holding me back from something that I wanted to do for a really long time. And so it doesn't have to take money to get money at all. That's just an example that popped in my head with real estate. Um, Okay, so Maura, explain to me more. Consider spending. Is it a want or a need? I'm not sure if I'm catching what that is, so maybe explain it a little bit more.
Yeah,
Um,
good morning, Brianne.
uh-huh.
Now, did you want me to explain it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just thinking, I have a tendency to push the button on Prime a lot. Amazon's got a divot in my front yard. So,
Ah,
I have to consider there's so many things on available at your fingertip nowadays, and I'm just, is it a need or is it a really just a want?
mhm.
And slow down on the spending, I guess, for frivolous things.
Okay, that's really good. Now I just have to figure out how to spell frivolous. Okay, I will become frivolous in my spending. Let's go extreme and go, I'll become shallow, a shallow person. We want to go really extreme on this. I'll care more about things than people. You may not feel that way, but we're just going to go extreme. Um, Wealth will become, that's a good one, Jen. Wealth will become an idol for me. Um, if I make more money, I'll lose it all. I can't remember if we did that, but we'll do it again. Uh, yeah, the more I make, the more I'll spend, and I'll just go broke. So what's the point? Ooh, Lori, that's deep. It's lonely at the top. Jen, that's good. What else do we have on here? I haven't had success before, so why would I now? Success happens for other people, not me. What else? You guys, I want you to dig deep. Like, was there a memory from your childhood around success or money? Did you watch your parents make money and lose it, or have success and fall back? Did you watch family members? Did you watch them turn into terrible people? Was there like a rich uncle that was nasty and mean? I mean, what is that thing? Dig in. Yeah, money makes you selfish. Um, what else? Was there something that happened or that you observed when you were younger? When others know you have money. Yeah. If other people will take advantage of me, I'll have to support everyone else. Um, yeah, I watched my dad lose everything, and I don't want to go through that. So sometimes you watch other people go through the pain of losing money or success, and you would rather stay stuck where you are than allow yourself to go through that pain. Money breeds corruption. Oh, that's great, Joanne. Money doesn't grow on trees. That will subconsciously hold you back. Oh, that's good. That's good, Elaine. So my family will be jealous of my success and I will lose my family. Oh, that's good, Maura. Uh, I will have to pay more taxes. I don't know how to manage my taxes. Okay, so if you're just jumping on, um, oh my gosh, you guys, the waiting room wasn't on. Shoot. Okay. I mean, the waiting room was on. Okay, give me a second. Let me turn that off because I can't. Okay, one second. Let me turn off the waiting room because I can't multitask. Okay, so if you're just jumping on, here's what we're doing. Um, Sometimes we say we want something, we say we want success, we say we want money, and there's actually subconscious beliefs that we hold that will actually hold us back from getting the thing that we want. So before we jump straight into activity, we're actually going to clear a lot of these limiting beliefs, and we're going to do it through something called a cellular alignment. So it's just like if you think about a TV that's been stuck on one station the entire time. What we're doing is we're going to change the channel. So we're going to change the channel of some of the core beliefs that you've probably been holding on to since childhood. And when I started, I kind of explained how I would always be capped at a certain earning amount. And it was like I could make up to that amount, but I couldn't necessarily break through to the next tier. And the reason is because I had a core belief through growing up that it was a couple. One was that money is the root of all evil. So I kind of felt like if I made too much money, even though I wrote like in the way that you do this, so I thought about the highest amount that I had ever made and what was the feeling around that. The first 5 seconds was, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. This is so amazing. Immediately right after that, fear set in. And it was like, well, wait, is this going to separate me from God? Because money is the root of all evil. So I felt like it was a good and a bad thing. So when you have these beliefs, it can actually hold you back from achieving the thing that you say that you want. Same thing with success, if you grew up and you watched, someone gave the example, they watched their dad lose everything. He started a business, he lost everything. She watched a family member go through the pain of that. So you would rather stay stuck where you are than to have success and then end up losing it all and going through that pain. So what we're doing is we're actually mapping out all of these negatives around money and success. And so we have them listed here. You guys have been so incredible, collaborating on this list. And what we're going to do is something called a cellular alignment. And it's a little crazy. I'll just say it. It's a little wacky. We look ridiculous, but you know what? I'm willing to look ridiculous with you guys if it's going to help us clear some junk. So, um, oh my gosh, Catherine, I'm sorry that that happened, but that is a great example. So my parents came into money and died destitute. So we really want to go extreme on these, and more money equals more problems, and you can't take it with you. With you. So what's the point? Okay, I feel like we have an incredible list. So looking at this list, it's the root of all evil. It will cause jealousy. It's going to affect my relationships. I barely have time, so I won't have time if I have success. I'm going to become frivolous. I'll become shallow. It's become an idol for me. I want you to rate yourself after reading this list on a scale of 1 to 10. Okay. 10 is extreme. 10 is like, this is depressing. I'm going to stay stuck forever. I'm never going to make money. I'm never going to get success. I'm never going to break through. Reading everything on this list makes me feel just like an ultimate failure. So I want you to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 is terrible. 1 is this, and in fact, we're going to go from 0 to 10. So 0 is like, this doesn't affect me at all. 10 is, I am seriously stuck. So if you guys can put it in the chat now, I want you to rate yourself on a scale of 0 to 10 where you're at, and then we're going to shift that number together. So go ahead and pop that in the chat. And I really want to just commend you guys for being so vulnerable and open. So I see some sevens, eights, sixes, fives, sixes, eights, seven, fives, nines. Okay, you guys ready to shift it? So I want you to write your number down. And now what I want you to do is I want you to, Jen, Jen just says it. Yes, she's just ready to go. That's funny. Okay, so now what I want us to do is we're gonna now write the positives. Okay, so typically this is the polar opposite of what we wrote down on the other side of the page. So what we're gonna do is typically what we do is we write down, let me see, positives, the opposite. Why can I not spell? Okay, we're going to write down the opposite. Now, before we do that, we're going to actually shift this together. So before we do that, remember how I said we're going to do a cellular alignment and it's going to be weird and we're going to look ridiculous, but we're going to look ridiculous together. So I'm willing to do it if you guys are willing to do this to help you shift, you guys. So here's what you do. So if you think about like your cells and your body as, remember we have to change the channel. And one of the ways that you can change the channel is you have to think sometimes the cells in your body can get stuck. And basically we're going to form new pathways to get those unstuck. In fact, did you know that every single night you make 1,500 new brain cells every single night? And so this is why your morning ritual, like the way that you think, the way that you speak is so important, because you're either training those soldiers to go out and do good for you on your behalf, or they're falling in line with some of your limiting beliefs that you've held on to your whole life. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to group these into maybe groups of 6, and then we're going to go through and we are going to realign these. So we're going to go through, we're going to speak them out loud together. So you guys make sure you're, I don't know, you can mute or unmute. I don't really care. We can say it together. But we're gonna say these out loud together, and we are going to shift it. Now we're gonna do groups of 6, and then we're gonna do a breathing and tapping technique that's gonna help you release some of this. So here's what this looks like. I know Kathy knows what it looks like, but here's what it's gonna look like. And I'm gonna look ridiculous, but it doesn't matter, guys. It's just us. So I want you to find a place on your body where you feel this tension. Is it in your chest? Like when you feel stress, is it in your stomach? Is it in your chest? Is it in your shoulders? Is it in your back? Where do you guys feel it? Put it in the chat. I want to know where you guys are feeling that. For me, oh my gosh, I just realized I don't even have it anymore. Holy crap, you guys, this really does work. I just realized that because I've done so much work on this. It's like you realize that stuff that you used to have issues with, it's not there anymore. Okay, so Joanne, Cynthia say their chest. That is exactly where I feel it. It used to be like this, like tension in my chest where I would feel this stress. Sandra, it gets gastritis, shoulders, neck, chest, tummy. In your vision. I haven't heard that one. In your head. Okay. Yes, Kara, your jaw, TMJ. So here's what I want you to do. We're going to read these in groups of 6. I want you to tap where you feel that stress. So if it's in your chest, your stomach, your head, your shoulders, your neck, I just want you to tap like this, okay? It's not hard. And we're going to say the thing, and then what we're going to do, we're going to say sections of 6, and if you're feeling it in your jaw, I want you to tap your jaw. Then we're going to do the cellular alignment that's going to clear it. Okay. So what we're going to do is this is the funny woo woo part. Okay. Just hang with me. Is we're going to tap on our head like this. Okay. We're going to tap from the front of the forehead to the base of the neck. In each pass, we're going to do 3 passes. You're going to go in through the nose, tapping, out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Okay, so we're going to do that 3 times. So in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Then we're going to tap and pant like a dog. Yeah, we're going to do that. So it's going to go 3 times. And then we're going to smile at the end. They've done scientific studies on this, why it changes the alignment of the cells. I don't know. I just know that it works. Okay. So then what we're going to do, we're going to tap and read the next 6. We're going to do the same thing and so forth till we get through the list of negatives. Then we're going to go to the positives. Are you guys ready? Okay. Stand up straight. Get ready. We're going to start tapping. So in terms of money, money is the root of all evil. And I want you to say it out loud. You need to speak it out loud and tap where you're feeling it. Money's the root of all evil. Rich man cannot enter heaven. I'm not worth it to earn more money. Money and success is going to cause jealousy, and it's going to affect my relationship with others. And that's okay. Now you breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and now pant. And then smile, like a big cheesy smile. And I know this is ridiculous. I know it's silly. If you hate it, you can get off. If you want to shift it, then let's shift it together. Okay, so next one. Where do you feel it? Tap where you feel it. Is it your neck, your head, your chest, your jaw? I barely have time now. If I have success, how am I going to find the time? If I get money or success, I'm just going to lose it. What's the point? If I'm successful, I'll be gloating and boasting and others won't like me anyways. It takes money to get more money and I don't have any money, and that's okay. Now, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and pant. And smile, big cheesy smile. Okay. If I make more, wait, did I just do that one? Takes more. Oh no. If I make more, I'm just going to spend it. I will become frivolous in my spending. I'll become a shallow person. I'll care more about things than people. Wealth will become an idol for me, and that's okay. In through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and pant. And smile. Okay, if I make more money, I'll lose it all. The more I make, the more I'll spend. I'll just end up going broke. So what's the point? It's lonely at the top. I don't deserve it. I haven't had success before. So why should I have success now? And that's okay. In through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and pant. And cheesy smile. Success happens for other people, not me. I'm not enough. Money is just going to make you selfish. Other people will take advantage of me. I'll have to support everyone else. I watched my dad lose everything and I don't want to go through that. And that's okay. In through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and pant. And smile. Money breeds corruption. Money doesn't grow on trees. My family will be jealous of my success and I'm going to lose my thing. I'll have to pay more in taxes and I don't know how to manage that. And that's okay. In through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and pant. And smile. Okay, now we're going to shift over to the positives, and I'm going quick for time purposes. Oh, shoot, I missed these. My parents came into money and died destitute. More money equals more problems. You can't take it with you, so what's the point? Out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Pant and smile. Okay, now we're going to shift this. All right. So again, I need your help. I need you guys to write stuff on here. Typically, it's going to be the opposite of what we wrote down. So let's take a look at what that would be. Okay. What would be the opposite of it's the root of all evil? What if money can do good in the world? Yeah. Yay, Jen. Just like anyone else feel better already? Heck yeah. Yeah. Money is a blessing from God and can bless others. Money can help other people. And just keep reading down the list. So a rich man can't enter heaven. Yeah, they can. What about Job? Job went to heaven. Like I can't remember what it was. Somebody equated like all the riches that Job had, and it would be like the equivalent of like a multi-trillionaire today. Um, money and success will cause jealousy, is it? Money helps the greater good. Yeah. Blessing and prosperity are abundant and come frequently to me. Yeah, money can help other people and family. Put that up there. Um, will it affect my relationship with others in a negative way, or is it going to affect it in a positive way? Maybe you can create memories with your family on trips and experiences. Mm, yeah, money will allow you to hire people to show you how to have more time and what did we say? I won't find the time. Uh, and hire people to do time wasting activities. Guess what? When you have money, you can hire people to mow the lawn and do your laundry and, take care of the kids for a few hours. You can hire people to go to the grocery. I mean, honestly, you can do Instacart for that, but to do time wasting activities. I don't want to put anything negative to do time. Uh, I'll just put that. Yeah, money provides resources to prosper and move forward. Hold on, did I get all the ones above? Okay, so what if money, what if you can be humble and still have money? There's lots of people, there's lots of pastors who are humble who still have money. Um, what would be the opposite of it takes money to get money? There's lots of people that grew up from nothing and had very humble beginnings that were able to build empires. If I make more money, I'll just spend it. What would be what would be an opposite truth for that? I can budget my money responsibly. If I make I yeah, if I make more money, I can invest it. I can make my money go to work for me. Uh, yeah, I can prepare for my future and retirement. Yeah, Ed Milet had no running water and he had to find places to shower. What else is on here? I'll become a shallow person. We kind of talked about, that you can still be humble and have money. I'll care more about things than people. Well, the opposite of that is I can bless more people. I can fund wells and third world countries. Uh, Money is an endless resource. That's a good one, Allie. I can change my family tree. Yeah, can help others. Um, the more I make, the more I'll spend and I'll just go broke. So what's the point? I like money as an endless resource. Money flows to me and through me like a river. Huh? Okay, it's lonely at the top. What would be the opposite? Or I don't deserve it. I haven't had success before, so why would I now? I have already shifted my belief around money and success, so I can receive it. Do you really think it's lonely at the top? Money allows me to buy back my time to have more quality relationships. Um, okay, we talked about money makes you selfish, how you can be humble. What about other people will take advantage of me? I'll have to support everyone else. What do you guys think around that? I get to help others. I have a choice on who I want to help. Yeah, exactly. You always have a choice. I attract good people and I am able to help them within reason. Yeah, you'll let's see. Yeah, healthy boundaries is good. I have healthy boundaries. Um, what about I watched a family member lose everything and I don't want to go through that? What do you guys think about that? Money breeds corruption. What if money is a blessing? What if I have to pay more in taxes? I can hire better consultants who show me how to be wise with my money and avoid taxes. Okay. You can't take it with you, but what's the point? Um, what would be the opposite? You can't take it with you, so what's the point? You can, what if more money equals less problems? You can leave inheritance for generations. Yeah, you can bless your family tree. Okay, so perfect. I think that we have a good list here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing again, where we're going to go through groups of six and that we're going to shift this and we're going to really ingrain this into our new thinking. And so let me just break these up so we can go through these. Okay, perfect. So, okay, are you ready? Are you guys ready to shift this? Let's do it together. We're gonna look, crazy woo-woo together. So, okay, so positive. So where do you feel it? Again, where do you feel any of that tension, any of that stress? It could be you guys, it can move. Maybe you tapped on your chest and now you feel it in your neck or your shoulders or your stomach. So you can tap in different places. Okay, ready? Money can do good in the world. Money is a blessing from God and can bless others. Money can help other people and family. Job went to heaven. Money helps the greater good. Blessing and prosperity are abundant and come frequently to me, and that's okay. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and pant 3 times. And smile. Money can create memories with my family and trips and experiences. I can hire people to show you how to have more time and hire people to do time activities. Money provides resources to prosper and move forward. I can be humble and still have money. I can budget my money responsibly, and that's okay. In through the nose, out through the mouth, nose, mouth, nose, mouth, and pant, and smile. If I make more money, I can invest it. I can make my money go to work for me. I can prepare for my future in retirement. I can bless more people. I can fund wells in third world countries. Money is an endless resource. I can change my family tree, and that's okay. Out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, nose, mouth, and pant. And smile. Money flows to me and through me like a river. I have already shifted my belief around money and success so I can receive it. Money allows me to buy back my time and to have more quality relationships. I get to help others. I have a choice on who I want to help. In through the nose, out through the mouth, through the nose, out through the mouth, and through the nose, and out through the mouth. And pant and smile. I attract good people and I'm able to help them within reason. I have healthy boundaries. Money is a blessing. I can hire better consultants who show me how to be wise with my money and avoid taxes. More money actually equals less problems. I can leave an inheritance for generations and bless my family tree. Through the nose, out through the mouth, and through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and pant and smile. Okay, you guys, I want to know what your new number is. That was wild, huh? Okay, what is your new number on a scale of 0 to 10? How do you feel around money and success? I saw sevens, eights, sixes, fives. I saw all kinds of numbers. Wow. Joanne has shifted to a 1. Allie 3, Maura 3, Elaine 4, Lori 3, Cynthia 1. You guys, these are good. You guys are shifting this. See how you can, Sandra is at a 4 or 5, and that's okay, you guys. It's okay if you didn't automatically go to a 0, because I'm telling you, if you do a lot of work on this, you start peeling back the layers. We did one realignment around money and success, but there could be layers underneath that. So Jen went from a 5 to a 2. There could be layers underneath that where we peeled back one of the layers. Now you have to go deeper. What's another layer underneath that? You may need to do a whole realignment just around that family member who lost everything, what you witnessed as a kid. And you may need to do a whole and dig in deeper around that. Yeah, Joanne said my body is actually buzzing with energy. Can we do this on our own or use it for other personal issues that may be affecting? Yes, use it for personal issues. If something traumatic happened in your life, you can take that one experience, you write down all the junk, you get all the junk out. And I'm telling you guys, I've I've actually gone through an alignment where I typed out 3 pages of junk that came out. And then what do? You shift it. And then you go in and you rate yourself. You go through groups of like 5 or 6. You do your in through the nose, out through the mouth. You do that 3 times, and then you pant 3 times, and then you smile at the end. And you do it in groups of 5 or 6, and then you go through all the positives, and you start shifting these things that are stuck in your body. Remember, we're changing the channel. Um, yeah. Oh my gosh. Sandra said, I feel like my gastritis feels a lot less right now and it's burning a lot less. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So you guys can absolutely make huge shifts in your lifetime. You guys, changes and shifts don't have to take years. They don't have to take months. You can actually do this in days if you will sit down and do this and remove what's been holding you back. So, um, well, it's called cellular realignment. If you want to kind of dig into the guy that I learned, he's one of my coaches. His name is Tyler Watson. He has books that he's written on it. You can go follow his Instagram or his Facebook. His name is Tyler Watson. And yeah, I'm glad Maura says we didn't look silly. We cared for ourselves, and that's great. So now in this state, you guys are in a positive, energetic, buzzing state. Now, what I want you to do in our last 5 minutes, reach out to two people. Reach out to two people and ask them, have you, hey, have you ever tried Korean skincare? Are you still dealing with that thing that you've been dealing with? You guys, right now, you are energetically primed to reach out to people because it's that law of attraction where we start pulling people into us because they want to be in this state that we're in right now. So go reach out to two people right now. I don't care if it's for the business or the product, but this is the state that you want to reach out to people in. So let's do that right now. When you get your two, I want you to put two in the chat. And I'm going to grab my phone so I can do the same thing. Okay, I just realized we went 1 minute over. You guys, I hope this helped you. I hope it served you, and so proud of you guys for showing up and sticking with that. I know it is different and weird, but I'm just so proud of you guys. So thank you so much for joining me. And if you want to send this replay out to anyone, they can go through the alignment on their own as well, follow along with us, and hope you guys have a blessed day, a blessed week. Join us this Thursday, we're going to have a Gen Z masterclass with Jen Barsamian and Cooper, um, and so we'll have a guy's point of view on there as well, why Gen Z loves K-beauty and Korean skincare. So definitely join us for that masterclass this Thursday. Talk soon, everyone. Thanks. Bye-bye.